Fem Net, it's the psychic web that all women belong to. There's a friend of mine, she was arguing with her brother about like, anal sex.
Okay.
She hates it, you know what I mean? Hates the very idea.
Why would she talk to her brother about anal sex?
Because he's a little bit of a degenerate. The subject came up. I can't remember how, but I do remember that there was an argument about it.
That's a living room I want to be in.
Now, I wisely didn't get involved, but...
with the anal sex or the discussion?
With the discussion.
Okay.
But, his point essentially was that, there must be some women out there who genuinely enjoy anal sex. Now, my friend, she doesn't. Doesn't like it, hates the idea of it, but that's fair enough. But her take on it was that no woman likes anal sex. And any woman who does, either is only doing it to please her boyfriend, and therefore doesn't like it, she's just saying she does, or is fucked up, was her term of putting it. But then even if you were, fucked up, which is pretty shaky ground to be on, then, surely you do like it. I cannot believe that of all the 3 billion women on the face of this earth, not one of them genuinely enjoys anal sex for whatever reason. However, that is what my friend would have you believe. And furthermore, she knew this for a fact. No woman does. I know this to be true because she didn't like it, and therefore she knew, because she knows what all women think and feel all over the globe. And the collective consciousness of Fem Net had informed her that in fact none of them liked it up the dirt box. I love that despite the possibilities we've gone through here, none of them involve her brother being right.
That's quite true. But her brother was wrong from the outset in discussing anal sex with his sister.
Yeah, that is a fair point. I suppose, he brought it on himself.
I think he did. How would one plug into Fem Net?
Well, you've got to be a woman, first and foremost, and they've got extra little nodules in their brains. Because, humanity's psychic potential has largely withered away. And this, I believe, is much more common in our ancestors to one degree or another. Now, with women, it's atrophied actually less. And when the amount of women on the face of the earth reached a certain number, the amount of latent psychic potential...
Emanations.
Yes, the latent emanations built up like water behind a dam, and it kind of took on a kind of personality of its own, a great amorphous, intangible, tentacled non-creature that links all of them together. I think it would be a good idea if all of us, all human beings, were plugged into one giant collective network.
But like a network, you need to have master nodes. You need to have a repository, a server.
Do you?
Well, you do. You can't all have units connected to each other, because that's what they had in the 70s and the 80s. They all talk to each other in their own little chattery languages.
Okay.
But women all over the globe obviously speak different languages, have different experiences, so you need a translation system. So there needs to be some form of central coding, and that must sit on sets of servers. And I think we can identify who, in current female society, is a server.
So we need to find these sort of powerful women, these movers and shakers, and either influence or eliminate them.
Yeah, I mean, Mo Molan was blatantly one.
Yeah, she was a server node.
Yes.
Directing the thoughts and feelings of women worldwide.
Germaine Greer was one, but her hardware's gone a bit